Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video. Today guys, we're going to look at a pretty fun anti-meta deck here in Standard today. And this is going to be a Beedrill Spiritomb deck here in Standard. The whole idea of this deck is we're going to be hunting down tag team decks. And we're going to be trying to beat them with Destiny Stinger, allowing you to instantly KO a tag team Pokemon. Thinking of stuff like Lucario, Melmetal, Mew 3, ADP, Reshizard, Pika, just all those big tag teams. We're going to try to beat with Beedrill here. Now this deck does take a lot of L's to Malamar and like other non-GX decks like Nuzzle and Blacephalon, but if you hit the good matchups and you hit tag team decks, you're gonna do fine. So hopefully in this video we can maybe showcase just how bad some matchups can be, and then hopefully we can just destroy a lot of tag team Pokemon. This is a list that I've seen float around online for a while. I've kind of made a few tweaks to the deck itself, and I've kind of tried to improve on the deck a little bit here. I think the deck is good and all, but I've tried to kind of make my own improvements to the deck and added my own things to the deck that I think make this deck a little bit better. So for the video, of course, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG, guys. As always, if you're ever in any need of any PTCGO pack codes, if you're still trying to get yourself Cosmic Eclipse codes, or you're trying to get Unbroken Bonds codes, or you're trying to maybe get Team Up codes, you get them over at Card Cavern TCG. They have all the other PTCGO codes you're hopefully looking for over there. If you're ever looking for Trainer Kit codes, Evolution Kit codes, or maybe if you're trying to get GX codes like Mewtwo and Mew Tag Team GX codes, or Reshizard codes, any PTCGO codes you're ever looking for, get them over at Card Cavern and use code LDF at the checkout for a 5% discount on your purchase. It really does help the channel out, it helps yourself out, helps out Card Cavern, win-win for everyone. So yeah, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. Now let's look at the deck here. So again, this is the deck that I've been seeing float around for a while now online. And the main list I've seen was pretty similar to this. It was using the split of the Element Oak, had the 4 dolls, but I've made a few changes to the deck to try to maybe suit it for other situations. Now again, this deck, you just want to hunt down tag team Pokemon. You want a Destiny Stinger, knock tag teams out in one hit, take easy 3 prizes. Now, we look at some of the things in the deck that are kind of going on here. We got Spiritombs, of course. Spiritomb not only is a great backup attacker, but it can be used building Spite in combination with Jynx's Ominous Posture, which allows you to put a free damage counter on Beedrill, which means you can just play a Grass Energy on Beedrill instead of a Rainbow Energy. So that's kind of the whole synergy behind Beedrill and Jynx and Spiritomb. Some other things in the deck, there is a 1/1 Zebstrika line. The list I saw them were playing 2 Zebras, and they played the Ditto and the Blitzle. The reason for the Ditto, by the way, is for Oaks to grab you Ditto and Blitzle to guarantee the double sprint option. And sprint can be really important. If you're ever just trying to dig for a certain card, sprint is your guy. And believe me, I actually did that in this video, so it's pretty important. Now, I will say in the first game that I actually didn't play 4 dolls. I only played 3 dolls, and I played a 3rd Great Catcher, because I thought 3 Great Catchers was really good. Because mainly, you know, your opponent can be smart enough to just not bench tag team Pokemon. But if you have 3 Great Catchers, you have the option to bring them out a lot easier if they do bench them. But I was like, okay, you know what, we'll just go for the 4 doll, because doll is actually really important. There is a Mew in the deck, 3 Jirachis. The list I saw were playing 4. I'm pretty comfortable with 3. That's it for the Pokemon. We go into the items now. 2 Great Catchers, again, just bringing out GX Pokemon, mainly tag teams, to knock them out with Destiny Stinger. 4 dolls, again, very important. One of the reasons for doll, actually, was that if you knock yourself out with Beedrill, you actually just go into the Poké doll. So yeah, in the first part of the video, which is like, what, 8 minutes long, I didn't have 4 Poké dolls, I had 3 dolls instead of 4. But yeah, the 4 doll is actually really good, just as something to go into after you do Destiny Stinger. That is the whole idea behind it. There's 4 Pokécoms, 4 candies, there is a stamp, because you are giving up prizes. Pretty big brain card. 2 Switch. There's a lot of supporters in here. There's 4 Cynthia, 1 Caitlin Cynthia, pretty standard stuff. Rosa is also good because it guarantees you Beedrill, Rare Candy. The 2 Oak and Elm is really smart, because sometimes you want to Elm for multiple Spiritombs maybe, or get multiple Weedles in play. So that's why there is actually going to be the split of the 2 Oak and Elm, because Oak can't get you, you know, double Weedle. Elm can, though. Now, I've actually thrown in a Guzma Hala. The list I've seen did not play this card. I'm playing Guzma Hala because I actually think it's a pretty clever card to play in here, allowing you to essentially guarantee the Rainbow Energy. Could be really good. That's literally why it's in here. It finds you Rainbow Energy. I'm like, you know what, we should probably try this out and see how it works. Other lists didn't play it. I want to kind of change the list up a bit. I am playing 2 Escape Board along with the 2 Hustle Belt, mainly to attack with Spiritomb as a backup option. If we ever need to go down that route, we have that option available to us. I got 4 Rainbows, 2 Darks, 2 Grass. Really low energy count. I would probably want to play more energy if I really could. In all honesty, I really think this deck should play more energy, maybe more Grass Energy. But this is what we're going with here. And let's go try the deck on PTCGO and see it in action. Alright guys, we're going to get some games now with the Beedrill deck. And again, we don't want to see any non-GX stuff. We don't want to see Malamar, Blacephalon, or Nuzzle. We just want to see tag team decks. So hopefully we find one here. And we're up against Oscar Redo. He's got a Grass and Metal deck. Could be a Exeggutor deck, which would be good. We do go first, which is nice. We can maybe turn 2 dock him. Alright, let's see how we start here. We do start with a Jirachi. We didn't get any other basics. We don't have an Elm or an Oak, so hopefully Stellar Wish gets us there. And I don't want to do Caitlin Cynthia either. I don't really think that's a good idea. So I don't really know what to do here. Alright, let's see what they're playing. Yeah, okay, so it is an Exeggutor deck. We did get a doll. We'll play that down. We might have to just go into it here. We'll go for Stellar Wish. We do get a Cynthia, and I think I'll just take the Cynthia. I could take the Pokémon, but I'd rather just Cynthia. I think at this point, we might as well. We didn't get an Oak or an Elm, but we can always get it next turn. There's Weedle. I think what I'm going to do is go into the doll. I'm going to pass. And I'm actually not going to reveal that we're playing Beedrill, because I don't want my opponent to think that I'm playing Beedrill, because I want them to at least get a few Exeggutors in play to win the game. So we're actually not going to bench a Weedle quite yet. We're going to see if they end up benching 2 Exeggutors. That's the goal, is to try to target them. And they did bench 1, so my big brain move might have worked. We'll see. They're probably thinking I'm playing Doll Stall, to be honest with you. I think they're probably thinking I'm playing Doll Stall, because I got the Grass type in the deck, so they're like, oh my god, he's playing Sawsbuck. What a degenerate loser. I would think the same thing if I was up against a Stall deck, but I ain't playing Stall. And I'm fine with taking a Vileplume. He doesn't really have any, like, good attackers that can actually really even, like, deal with me. I don't know. But this Exeggutor is a goner. Alright, we'll bench the Weedle now. We'll Stellar Wish. We'll take the other Cynthia. I could have taken the Candy, but I think we're going to go Cynthia here. Since we've kind of revealed what we're playing, we might as well Pokémon back Beedrill, get Spiritomb. Or maybe another Weedle would have been good, but whatever, we're chilling. I want to get a Spiritomb in play. We might as well slap a Hustle Belt on in there. Cynthia. Try to get another Weedle, set up a Rare Candy Beedrill. There's the Rare Candy Beedrill, and we have the Guzma Hala, so see, the Guzma Hala is coming in handy here. It is allowing us to effectively get Rainbow Energy. I guess I should have retreated because I can get another Escape Board with Guzma Hala. It's fine. Whatever. Yeah, I knew he would concede the game before we were able to get Beedrill in play. I knew that was going to happen because I was like, yeah, most people are probably going to concede the game as soon as they see what I'm playing. And it did happen there. But we kind of baited him by not benching the Weedle right away, which was like a pretty big brain move. Alright, we'll see what we are up against next here. Again, more tag team decks, the merrier. And Ollie in Flames. Looks like he's playing Mew 3, and Cross Division is definitely a hard thing for this deck to deal with because we have a lot of low HP Pokemon. Outside of that, though, 2 Mewtwo's being in play is pretty much checkmate. But it honestly might be pretty hard to get into a position where Mewtwo, where we can knock him out because of Cross Division. Like, 2 Weedles gets knocked out by a Cross Division. Just, Cross Division is so stupid and toxic. We are going to start with Weedle, which is fine. We have Rare Candy, but no Beedrill. We have the Rainbow Energy, it would have been perfect. We didn't get any Elm or Oaks in our hand, which is also kind of sad. I was hoping we would get one. Alright, we top deck it. And they're a playable Cephalon deck, which is fine. We'll bench Weedle, Spiritomb, and Jirachi. So a little bit more tolerable as a matchup. Spiritomb's actually really good here too, because it can do at most 220 damage, I think, with the Hustle Belt, which allows you to one-shot even those Naga GXs. What else am I doing here? We're not going to get knocked out unless he goes for a Mind Blown. We'll just attach the Grass to the bench Weedle and pass. We have Rosa, so if he knocks me out, we are guaranteed to knock him out with Beedrill here. I think. He might Welder Mind Blow me. He could also just go for a Burst, but if he does that, which I don't know. Unless we drop Beedrill here, we aren't going to be able to knock out this Cephalon and win the game. Alright, there's a Treasure. Probably going to find some Poiples. Baby Naganadel is also kind of annoying. It makes me wish I played more Spiritombs. But again, we have 3 Great Catchers. The whole idea behind playing a heavy line of Great Catcher is we want to be able to just bring out any Pokemon on their bench that can give up 2 or 3 prizes. They don't play any tag teams, obviously, but it's fine. There's a Cynthia. We'll see if they bench any more Pokemon, like any more Beedrills. Any more Beedrills? No, any more Blacephalons. No, they're just gonna burst. Fine by me. Okay, can we draw a Beedrill here? No, we did draw a Mew though, which is kind of cute. I might just pass, to be honest with you. I think I just pass. I mean, we have Rosa. Like, we have the guaranteed Beedrill. Not much else really going on with our hand here. I don't really see a reason to do something. Like, I guess we could have Cynthia tried to dig for a switcher and Escape Board to go into Jirachi, which might have been the best play, but we can always just Rosa. We can Rosa for, like, Pokécom, or we can just Rosa for Escape Board. I don't really mind losing the Weedle. We can also Reset Stamp them, too. Even though they have the Heat Factory in play, but we should probably stamp them. They have a massive hand. There's another Blacephalon, so there's two prizes on board. Or 4 prizes, anyways. There's 2 KOs on board that we can take. I doubt they're ever going to bench another Blacephalon, though. We'll see. We can knock out Blacephalon with Spiritomb, actually, if we want to. We don't have to use Beedrill, but at the same time, we should use Beedrill because Beedrill... We need the Spiritomb for Naganadel, I think, because it's really the only way we can deal with Naganadel is with Spiritomb. Because this thing is really annoying. So the only way to deal with it would be through Spiritomb. So we probably do have to use Spiritomb here on the Blacephalon. Or no, the Beedrill on the Blacephalon. We'll see if they go for Mind Blown. They probably will. They just need to get rid of 1 energy. See what they do. Yeah, they're going to Mind Blow. So we need to get a doll so we can go into it when we knock ourselves out. So I think we have to Rosa for a Poké Doll. Because we have to knock ourselves out. Alright, we're just going to have to go in Weedle here. I think we're just going to have to waste the Rainbow Energy. Get an Energy, and we can get a Poké Doll. Yeah, we didn't get the Jynx in play to be able to do our thing, but you know, this is fine. Might as well. And we'll just Destiny Stinger. So yeah, there we go. Beedrill knocking out not a tag team Pokemon, but a GX Pokemon anyways. But my opponent will be ahead 3 prizes, which is kind of scary, but we can still smack them with Spiritomb and do a lot of good things here, so it's not the end of the world. We might need to get a Zebstrika and play those soon in case we get stamped. We do get another Weedle and a doll off the prizes, which is pretty good. Both cards are going to be useful here. And I doubt they're playing Custom Catcher, so they don't really have a way to deal with the doll, unless they bench a Mew and knock out Spiritomb. That would be pretty bad if they actually did that. That would be really bad. Actually, it'd be hard to win the game, because they're already in they have a pretty big prize lead right now. Burst really did help them there. I think if they didn't do Burst, they wouldn't have had such a lead right now. This might be a tougher matchup to beat. Again, you're not really as good against some decks that have a mix of non-GXs. They play Blacephalon. Oh no. And they get a B-String. Oh my god, they can just build it up in 1 turn. That's all she wrote then. We're not going to be able to deal with that. Well, yep, that's the Beedrill deck. You're not going to be able to beat matchups like that well, I think. I think that matchup is winnable, but man, that's stupid Blacephalon. Alright guys, let's go find some more games. That's unfortunate. Nothing you can really do when they have a mix of Pokemon like that, especially with Blacephalon. Like, I would have been fine with Naganadel, but the Blacephalon is really bad and just would not have allowed us to win that game. We're up against Rune Lun here, who's playing a interesting deck. There's a lot of types going on, so I don't know what to expect. We do win the coin flip, which is good. We do start with a lone Weedle. We have an Elm, so that's nice. We don't have a Jirachi, though, but we can Elm Pokémon, I guess. That works pretty fine. Alright, let's see what they're playing. Start with a Jirachi. Alright, that doesn't tell me anything. Rip. I'm worried. We'll get Ditto, Mew, Spiritomb. And then we'll put back the Mew, I think, for a for Jirachi. We got all the Jirachis. We did prize a doll. We do have Great Catcher though, which is cute. Switching Jirachi. Building Spite. Can't forget to do that. I have had many games where I forgot to do Building Spite and it has actually been really bad. Alright, we got a Pokémon, an Elm, and a Hustle Belt. I guess we just take the Pokémon in case we, like, I don't know, somehow can pull off a Beedrill. I don't really know. We could draw a Pokemon and then do another Stellar Wish and do a Rare Candy. We don't know what they're playing, which is problematic. I don't think they're playing a tag team deck. Let's see what they're playing. Marshadow, Ditto, and Wooper. Okay, so they're playing the Quagnag deck, it looks like. Or not the Quagnag, the Quagsire Keldeo deck with Silvally. Okay, I thought, as soon as I saw the Oak, I'm like, yeah, they're not playing a tag team deck, but they are. They are indeed playing a tag team deck. They're actually going to get a Mewtwo here, which is pretty scary if they have Cross Division available to them. Okay, whatever. As long as they have tag teams, don't really care. The problem is will they bench them? But they don't have a lot of attackers outside of Quagsire that can deal with us. We'll see what they get here with their tag call. They're going to get an ADP and a Blastoise Piplup. They are going to bench the Mewtwo. They're going to hood it, which prevent all of your opponent's abilities, so we can still knock it out. It's only tag team in play right now, though. Okay, so I think we're just going to kind of just chill out for now. Not much else we can really do here. Now we'll just kind of attach, I guess, the Spiritomb just to kind of get it ready. We'll just play the Cynthia. There's Rare Candy. We'll go for a Stellar Wish. We'll take the Elm. I was hoping for Rosa there. Do we want to bench the other Spiritomb? I don't really see why not. What if they like red and blue and do a Silvally? That guarantees them a Quagsire, and then they just cross vision me out of nowhere. That'd actually be really tragic. I think I'm actually going to hold off on benching Spiritomb because we can Pokémon maybe into a Beedrill, and then we can Cynthia. Should have played the Escape Board though. Whatever. I don't think we're going to get stamped. I want to play it slow anyways. Like, one of the main goals is for them to bench tag team Pokemon. We can't really do that when they only have one in play. That's not how we're going to win the game. They are going to get a Lady here. Interesting card to play in Quagsire for sure. Very interesting to see Lady as opposed to Misty and Lorelei. So it looks like they are going to be able to alter it here, which is pretty scary in all honesty, but they have two tag teams in play, so there's our win condition. So now I don't even care too much. Even though they will get the extra prize per knockout, it's a little annoying, but at the same time, we're Gucci. Okay, so we are really looking for a Pokémon off the Stellar Wish. We didn't get one. We do get a doll though, which I think we have to take. We'll have to just, I think I might just Caitlin Cynthia. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Caitlin Cynthia here and just try to draw into the Beedrill and hopefully a Rainbow Energy or something, or some combo we would need to get out of this. Let's see. Oh, we didn't get the energy though. Oof. That's pretty bad. We could sprint. And you know what? I might honestly sprint. But we're going to lose so many supporters. However, I am very, very desperate to take this knockout. And I genuinely think sprint is the play. But we're going to be losing a lot of our supporters. Do I want to do Reset Stamp? We know they have like a bunch of energy in their hand, so I don't want to. You know what? Desperate times call for desperate measures. We're going for it. We can even hit Jynx and a Grass Energy here if we really needed to. Bro, we still didn't find the energy. Oh my god. That's why you don't play 8 energy, people. That's why you don't play 8 energy. Man, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Alright, we're just gonna get another Weedle then, I guess. That's disheartening. I'm starting to see why people are playing heavy dolls now, though, just because you need them to go into Destiny Stinger. So we should maybe play 4 dolls instead of 3 Great Catchers. But I really just like the idea of being able to play 3 Great Catchers. But yeah, maybe we should try to fit in a 4th doll in this deck. We maybe should. Not the end of the world, though. We can still... We're most likely going to hit the knockout this turn. Like, if we don't get it this turn, I don't know what to tell you. Like, we're most likely going to get it here. I mean, I'm not really too concerned about losing supporters like that, though, because we have Sprint anyway, so it's like we have a way to draw. We'll definitely bench Jynx if we find a Grass Energy. We'll try to get Rosa? No. Of course not. Alright, well, Cynthia then. We don't find energy here, I don't know what to tell you. There we go. So we can Rainbow Energy or play the Grass. I think we're going to play the Grass Energy. Really doesn't matter. We have game next turn, actually, too. I think. And my opponent concede before we get to take the Destiny Stinger knockout. No. I think we would have knocked ourselves out and just probably went back into Jirachi or something. I don't know. We had game on board there, I think, because we would have been able to do Rosa the following turn, which would have allowed us to get things going more. But I think we should maybe play that 4th Poké doll. So I think we're going to try to find room for it. I think that 4th doll. I think we'll just take out a Great Catcher. You know what? Screw it. We don't need 2 Great Catchers. That's way too overkill. 4 dolls it is. 4 dolls it is. Alright guys, let's continue on with our matches here with the Beedrill Spiritomb deck and just pray that we don't see any of those ugly squids, because we don't want to see Malamar today with this deck. Malamar is a big no-no. And it looks like we're safe from playing against Malamar here. Now, we're up against a Fire Colorless deck. This could be Bullcephalon. Hopefully it's not. It could be a green stack with Low Punny Jigglypuff, though, which is also an option. I mean, there's no metal, so maybe it is. Unfortunately, though, our starting hand is looking pretty bad. I think we're going to have to start Spiritomb. We have Rare Candy Beedrill Energy. We're guaranteed to get Beedrill in play, but we don't have a Rainbow Energy. Even if I did, I probably wouldn't start because I could just get donked by Outrage. So I think we're going to have to just let Spiritomb get knocked out here. And alright, they are playing a greens, and they're just going to immediately start off with 2 tag teams, which is perfect. The problem is our starting hand is garbage. And they can also use custom catchers, so this is not good. We have a pretty good matchup on board, but a pretty bad hand and a pretty terrible start, too. There's no way... We don't even have, like Jirachi or anything we can get into, so this is really bad. They didn't do a Welder, though, which makes me happy, which means they actually won't be able to attack me with Brilliant Flare next turn. Or no, they still could, I guess. Never mind. I hate Welder so much. I was like, okay, well, they didn't get Welder, so they can't do it, but no, they still can. They can still get 3 energies very easily. Because, you know, that's fun and fair. That's healthy for the game. Hopefully we can draw something here. They are not Pokegearing for any Welders, though, which is making me pretty dang happy. And, alright, beautiful. We drew a Cynthia. I think we're just going to go here. We're going to play it. See what we get. Alright, more Weedles is good. We'll take the Spiritomb. We're not going to Building Spite the active. I don't really see a reason to. They could easily just go for a Crimson Pillar. And we actually will be able to knock out the Break Sard next turn, actually. I just realized. We will be able to KO them thanks to Jynx. Let's see what they do. Alright, Caitlin Cynthia, once again, not playing a Welder. Not very good for my opponent. This is, I guess, the one time where, like, my opponent is not able to find their 4 Welders somehow in their opening hand. Which is pretty good. They're probably going to go with GX attack here, but we're going to be able to knock them out unless we prized our Jynx. So if Jynx is prized, we won't get the KO. Yeah, then maybe they should have GX'd. I mean, they don't have a lot of energy, but still. Alright, let's go for the Oak. Get Jirachi and Jynx. They probably don't expect the energy, which is pretty good. Alright, we're gonna get a knockout here. Hopefully my opponent doesn't concede the game. We'll see. What will I go into, though? I think we just go into another Spiritomb. Alright, no, we can go into Jirachi, maybe. They're not gonna knock me out with Jumping Balloon. I feel pretty safe that they won't get a knockout, so yeah, we'll just go into Jirachi. We're getting 3 prizes anyways, so it's all Gucci. Let's take our prizes. Caitlin, Cynthia. Or maybe I should just go into the Spiritomb to play it safe. Let's see what our prizes are. Elm. Guzma Hala. Yeah, we'll just go into Jirachi, that's fine. I mean, Guzma Hala will guarantee us like an escape board, but we're not gonna get knocked out. If that was a Reshizard, I would not have gone Jirachi, but it's not. I'm pretty confident we'll be safe. Cynthia again. That's 3 turns where my opponent has not done a welder yet. That is pretty dang impressive. I am very shocked that they have not played a welder yet. Yeah, they're just gonna concede. Wow. That was a pretty nice game. We did start off pretty bad, but... Oh, we got lucky. They're playing a deck that had multiple Charizards. We got lucky they didn't hit a single welder that game, though. That's pretty good. But that's the deck for you. And I guess we got pretty lucky, too, that they started with a double tag team there. All right, we'll get one more game. I think we've kind of showed off what the deck is pretty much aiming to do. We actually were able to hit multiple tag team decks. So we'll see what we can run into next. We showed off how the deck can struggle, again, against decks like Blitzle there, where they do have multiple options to get around attacking me with GXs. And it looks like we might be up against a Guzzlord Mismagius deck here. Or it could be Ultra Necroz and Malamar, but there's no metal. So it's most likely Guzzlord Mismagius, which hopefully we can get Zebstrika in play, because we will need it. One of the issues with playing this deck, though, and trying to make good content for it, is that the opponent just concedes very early on when they realize what we're playing. And speaking of which, we're not going to get a great hand, but we're most likely going to get Reset Stamp, so I'm not even that upset. As long as we have 2 ways to get Blitzle too, I'm pretty happy. Yeah, there's a Tina Chomp. Our hand does suck. Just going to give it a few seconds here. I'm going to bait them. I'm going to make it look like I might have had a good hand, but then I'm going to bait them. Because I want them to reset stamp me, because our hand sucks right now. So we're just going to give it a few minutes here. Alright, we're going to pass. We're going to make it look like I have a good hand so that they reset stamp me. I don't know. That tactic kind of works maybe sometimes. I don't know. I mean, Mismagius will help us out, though, too. It'll give us 3 prizes. Hopefully my opponent doesn't auto-concede. It's actually really good we start with Mew, so they can't do linear attack. Mew is definitely a good card to start with here. But yeah, this matchup should be a cakewalk as long as we just don't brick, like which we are doing right now. It's actually, realizing how many sports we played, it's kind of hard to brick, so it's kind of annoying that our hand sucks right now. But again, I'm anticipating a Reset Stamp, or Mismagius will just give me a good prize that'll help me get out of this spot we're in. There's a Green's Exploration. We do need to get that Ditto evolved ASAP. If they do hit the Weedle linear attack, that actually does kind of help me too. But they do have... Oh, they have GGN. They could take the Weedle or the Zebstrika off the board too. It's kind of frustrating. That's why Tina Chomp is arguably better than the Mismagius, though. Or the Guzzlord Naganadel. Yeah, these things are a little intimidating, though, not gonna lie. GGN is pretty bad for us. This matchup is a little intimidating, considering our start's also been pretty poop. Kind of scared. Not gonna lie, I'm a little scared. GGN and Linear Attacker is pretty scary for us. But we are gonna get a prize. Please be a Cynthia. And if they don't reset stamp me here, this is gonna be pretty miserable. They're not gonna stamp me, are they? Bruh. And we're not gonna draw anything either, are we? Yeah, figured. I'll take the doll, though, I guess. This can buy us a turn, which we do desperately need. Oh, they could GGN Mew off the board, though. A good matchup pretty much being wasted right now to do dead draws. Let's see what they do. I really need to get stamped here. Even though, like, I don't want to, but, like, we have better odds of getting out of the spot if we get stamped. Or we can draw an Elm. Well, Elm actually would be worse. I'd rather draw an Oak, because at least we go Jirachi. Yeah, this is really bad. We're not going to win the game if we just don't draw anything. So they're Guzma Hala, which is kind of interesting. Don't really know what they'll be getting with that. There's that stamp. They're not going to be stamping me because they realize that my start has been trash. Awesome. Just awesome. Yep, there's that GG end. Dude, I swear, if we don't draw anything, I'm gonna cry. Because it's like literally our, like, arguably maybe one of our best matchups, because it's nothing but tag team Pokemon. It's like, bruh. Oh my god. We'll see what they do. Again, they're probably gonna GGN my Mew off the board. Well, I guess they need another Psych Energy to do that, and they didn't get a Psychic. Oh yeah, they can't even do GGN, what am I saying? Well, they have to get a Karate Belt, not a Counter Gain to do that. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna spread out the energy. Which is fine. Gives us a few more turns, which is what we need. Alright, come on, dude, I swear if I don't draw anything here. Finally! Oh my gosh, finally we got out of this. Alright, the ball can get rolling now. The ball can get rolling. Got another Weedle, which is pretty good. Stellar Wish. What are we taking here? I guess Oak? And I'll take Elm. No, Oak does give us another Jirachi though. We'll take the Oak. Kind of want to do a pass, yeah. The problem is with our hand here, we're not guaranteed to knock them out next turn either, which is a bit of an issue. We're probably going to get Reset Stamp now, though. Oh, there's that GG end. They're going to green. They're probably going to get Dust Stone and possibly Reset Stamp. No, they're getting the Energy Spinner. Okay, so they want an energy here. It's a good thing we got two Weedles in play so we don't get GG ended. Alright. We really need to get that Zebstrika in play ASAP too, but then again they can GG end off the board. We only play one in the deck, you gotta remember, we don't play two, we only play one. I made the conscious decision not to play two, and it might be backfiring here, to be honest with you. It might backfire on us. Still though, I think the Mew is really saving us here. Let's see. They've already played a Stamp. They're pretty green, so if they don't get a Stamp here, this could be pretty good for us. They could GGN though, which actually does bypass Rosa. And then we just Oak, I guess, for another Jirachi and just keep doing what we were doing. There's Mysterious Message. Great Catcher, it's a dead card. I was hoping for an energy. Or a Pokémon or something. Actually, I don't even know if we have an energy or Pokémon prize, to be honest. But that is ideally what I'm looking for. There's a Pokégear. Getting greens. They can't do that, though, so we might not get stamped here. Oh, they actually attached here. Okay. Maybe they're going to switch. Oh, they're going to go for a Surge next turn. Alright, we're going to stamp them then. Unless they stamp me, but we're going to have to stamp them if they don't stamp me, because they're going to Surge combo here. And they're just going to Linear Attack, which does nothing. Oh, wow, okay, not bad. There's an energy. Not the Stellar Wish. Yeah, we're still just not really drawing anything here, unfortunately. I don't even know what to do with the energy. We're definitely going to stamp them. Get rid of that Lieutenant Surge. They've already burned through a few Pokégears. So hopefully they don't get that again. I think we have to attach this so we don't draw it inevitably. I mean, we don't really need to attach to Blitzle, so just, or the Weedle, sorry. So we'll just attach to Blitzle. I think we're just gonna pass. I was thinking about going into Mew there, but I don't really see a reason to. However, drawing the Pokécom means it is possible to... Oh, they still got the Surge. Are you kidding me? If we draw a Pokemon, though, we can go into Rare Candy and into Jynx, which will allow us... Because Pokemon will get Jynx, and then we can get a Grass Energy with Rosa and knock out the Tina-chan. Or I can get Zebstrika, and I'm thinking just getting Zebstrika here, to be honest with you, because that's, like, way more important right now. It's a shame that this game has been so slow, but our start was terrible, and even now we're still in a bit of a pickle. It's pretty frustrating they still hit the Surge off the stamp, not gonna lie. I don't know what else they'll do here. They're probably gonna Reset Stamp me, though, if they're gonna hit a green. No Reset Stamp, unless they already have it in their hand. We'll see. They still only played one. Alright, see what they do here. Yep, they're gonna GGN. What will they get rid of, though? They get rid of the Mew. Okay, that's fine. Pokemon. For the love of... Where's the Pokemon? I need a Pokemon in my hand. Oh my god. None of these are helping either. I guess Rare Candy's pretty good. I think we just take the board. I do want to take Rare Candy, though, too. But I'll take the board. We're just going to go into Lillie's Pokédoll. We'll save the switch. Man, this is just... I don't know what to tell you, is what this is. They're gonna knock out Ditto. I don't really care about Ditto anymore, though. If anything, it's a pretty irrelevant card right now. It's a good thing Weedle doesn't have 40 HP, because they can't just linear attack it. Ooh, they're gonna fab off the Escape Board. That's a big yikes, because that was our only other Escape Board. That's pretty bad, actually. That means we can't go into Jirachi. Which means I have... Well, we have Switch, I guess, but that's our other Switch. So, yeah, we really only have one way to move Jirachi now. We do get access to Rosa. I should have taken the Rare Candy, in all honesty, instead of the Escape Board. Yeah. Inevitably, we would have been fabbed, though. There's a Pokemon. About damn time we got a Pokemon. Definitely playing Rosa here. Take Rare Candy. Do we even want to take Grass? Do we even have the Jynx in the deck? We do. I guess... I do want to get Zebstrika, so I think we're going to Pokémon for Zebstrika. But at the same time, I don't really want to lose these two Great Catchers. I could pass on grabbing the Rare Candy, which is a pretty good idea. We can pass on grabbing the Rare Candy and then try to Stellar Wish into it. What other item will we get, though? I guess like a Cynthia? Nah, we'll get the Rare Candy. I think, honestly, it doesn't even matter if we lose these things, because we'll take the prize, and then all we gotta do is take out one more Pokemon, and we can even knock out Misdreavus. So I think it actually works out pretty well. Maybe I shouldn't even grab the Grass Energy, because we probably need a Rare Candy. Should I... Actually, maybe I should just get the Jynx and just guarantee the knockout. Oh, there's no damage on board. Never mind. So we just grab Zebstrika then, I guess. So yeah, we don't want to attach the energy then. I think we just sprint. What would Stellar Wish get me that would be useful? Is there anything in the deck that I can grab with Stellar Wish? I'm not going to risk it. We're just going to sprint. No, you know what? Screw it. We're going to do it. No, because then... No, yeah, we'll sprint. I'm thinking... What I was really thinking about doing is going into the Jirachi there and then switching after Stellar Wish into Beedrill. Okay, we still got the Rainbow, though. Because then if I don't get there, then at the very least we can still have the Pokédoll stay in the active. So this kind of still works out for us. We are getting the knockout here. We're going to get stamped to 1, though. So, unless we get customed. But, whatever. We'll, just bring in the, Jirachi, I think. Jirachi can, get sacrificed. And now all we have to do is take one more knockout. Let's see if we can get there. There's Rare Candy. We're going to get stamped to 1, though, so these cards are all irrelevant. Oh, my... Yo, are we actually about to get the Exodia? What? What are those prizes? Yo... What? Yo, we just got the Exodia of all prizes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's the stamp. What? Yo, my luck at the end of the game is wild. And we just stamp into a Cynthia. Wow. Now, here's the issue. They might just not even knock out Jirachi, because they know they can't move. Oh, they are going to knock me out. Okay. We're just going to bring in Zebstrika. I cannot believe those prizes. And that stamp to 1. I don't even think I can complain about bad luck anymore. This is Cynthia. Come on. We didn't get the Rare Candy. It's fine, we have a doll to go into. Let's get another Weedle. I'm just gonna sprint. Jirachi is unusable at this point. It can actually just get stalled in the active spot. Yeah, we didn't get the Rare Candy. Okay. Oh boy. Man, this is a crazy finish. This Zebstrika is really saving us, though. Holy cow. Another stamp to 1. There goes my Rainbow. Yeah, we got an Elm. They're gonna linear attack me. Okay, what are we drawing? Beedrill. Yikes. Still have 2 left. Not the end of the world. Ah, I didn't get the Rare Candy. We could swing with Spiritomb. Stupid idea. I think we just pass. We're getting there. We just need to not brick again. Okay, are they playing 4 reset stamps? I doubt they have 4 stamps. The worst thing they could do, honestly, is custom out Zebstrika, but I feel like they would have done that by now. So they definitely probably won't get there. Maybe they just miss Magius and just give me the win. I doubt it, though. Man, I can't get all those prizes. Oh, no, Blacephalon. Oh, my God. And they're going to tag switch, aren't they? Okay, well, they can't do Fireworks Bomb's actual effect. We can actually just knock it out with Spiritomb if we want to, so I'm not even that upset. But yikes, that was scary. Do they have switch and tag switch? No, okay. They're going to linear my Weedle. Okay, whatever. We can just get another Weedle here. We are on the clock, though. We are really on the clock. So if we can get Rosa here, we win the game. Alright, come on, sprint. Don't let me down. And that's game. Holy cow. See, if we gave out one more prize there, we would have lost. Yeah, GG, man. That was a pretty good game, not gonna lie. Our start really did suck, but at the end there, we pulled through. That Zebstrika was a lifesaver, man. That was so close, dude. Zebstrika literally saved our lives. But that will wrap up today's PTCGO video, guys, on the Beedrill deck. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe down below to help me reaching 7,000 subscribers. That's the Beedrill deck for you guys. It's a pretty interesting deck for sure. Just don't run into Malamar and you're Gucci. But yeah, follow me on Twitter down below. Check out the sponsor card card for TCG. Use code LDF. See you guys in the video. Subscribe. Leave a like. Bye-bye.